Hi all, this is Dr. J at 11 coming to you for your midday market wrap featuring Facebook, CVM, Geron, and a couple of other names that we've been talking about. I want to really take a careful look at Facebook and CVM because their charts are compelling, one on the downside, the other on the upside today. So without further ado, this is going to be a brief midday market report, and I'll be back later with a full report. Let's get to the video charts. So far this morning, it's characterized, the street can be characterized as not too good. With the Dow off of maybe 0.25% and the NASDAQ 100 off a full percent. So the street is having a tough time this morning. Geron, I'm going to say a word about Geron first. Geron is in a tug of war, which I tweeted out between the longs and the shorts. Let's take a look at this chart with Geron. As of, let's see, I had to do a little update here. It was 574 at the close yesterday. It's trading at 567 off 6.5 pennies. This is a tug of war between the bulls and the bears on this one until the continuation decision is finalized by J&J. And that should happen any day now. As we wait, I see it sliding down along this trend line, just like it did today. So I think we're going to see more of the same. We're going to see touches of this trend line every single day until that CD comes in. I think that should happen sooner as opposed to later. I hope it happens before the investors conference on the 13th. That would ease my mind a lot, and it would ease the mind of all bulls. Okay, let's take a look at CVM, the hottest stock of the day. It was up about a buck, $1.04 at 11:32. Well, it's not the latest, but it's still up there. Notice this crossing of the of its long-term trend line from stemming back to February. So it made a solid move today, taking out, let's see, it took out its recent high of 366. And I don't know about the high of the year. Let's go back a little bit, see if we got any higher. Got to go back a ways before you get higher than $4 on this one. All right, there we go. So you got to go back to like, let's see, this candle is August of last year. We had a high, oh, that's still 369. I don't know, you got to go back. I don't want to go back that far, but CVM is flying. We're flying higher and higher. It's got a lot of Momo. Right now, it's just going on day traders and Momo. So I took some profits back here and got back in shortly after. So I'm not fully in, but I'm at this point, I'll probably, I don't know what I'll do. It's just got so much Momo. I'm going to let it play itself out for a little while. Just want to point this one out to you. I'm glad I got back in. I hope that you guys didn't sell too quickly. CVM looks like it has more legs. The only news I'm aware of is yesterday's news about a rheumatoid arthritis, a vaccine that the NIH is sponsoring for accelerated approval, and it's based on the LEAPS technology. I guess really what it amounts to is CVM was indeed undervalued, just like its CEO has been preaching all along. Let's take a look at Facebook. Facebook, I've been pointing out how terrible the chart is looking, and today really looks terrible. Let's do a refresh. A refresh on this chart. Okay, as of 11:50, down another $4.33. And we have one, two, three, four red candles in a row. These three, the one including today, are very big candles, big red candles. It would constitute three black crows, an ominous pattern for any stock, and it's been indeed four big days of this sell-off. It looks like it's going down to the lows set back here in March of 150, which is another about 10% almost further down. So Facebook, I said back here that it looks like a sell, and I don't see it being a buy until it gets, I think it does a full retrace back to that 150 level, maybe beyond, like 148, where it might have some support. So if you want to go long Facebook for the long term, which I think is not a bad idea, 148 is setting up to be an entry point. Is there any other stock I really want to look at? All the FANG stocks are down today. The one that I want to look at is Google. Do I have it up here? I don't have it up here. The reason I wanted to look at that is the chart was kind of on the brink, on the cusp of looking negative to me yesterday. And today's action kind of confirms Google is pulling back and probably will make some further lows before finding support. So let's just take a quick look at Google, and then we'll let you get back to lunch. Google, where are you? Down 23 points today, or 2% to 1162 as of 11:51. Take a look at the chart. Okay, so this is what I mean. The 50-day has been tremendous support for Google. It had a touch of the 50-day yesterday, and today a clean break, and is also flirting with its lower trend line. A break of that lower trend line, it could send it down significantly. So Google, you got to be a little bit careful if you own Google at this point. I don't know what you do defensively, buy some puts or write some calls. I don't want to say it's a sell. It's a great company, but maybe a little protection. We could all use protection. Okay, so hopefully this bull market has got more legs, and I think it does. I don't see the longest bull market, the greatest bull market in history, just fizzling out. I expect to see the Dow make new highs, get some fireworks before any kind of fizzling occurs. So I'm gonna stop right here and say, see you later, alligator, or in a while, crocodile. See you at the end of the day for a more thorough wrap up of the action on Wall Street. Bye all. Happy trading.